When we think about stalkers and crazy people, it's always about the men who do it to their women. You've all heard the stories before. I broke up with him. He's abusive. I don't want him anymore. I moved on. But the guy keeps stalking me. And so whenever we hear stalker, we always think about it's a man, all right? And it's a man trying to stalk a woman. And typically it may come with some level of narcissism. But there is a brother here by the name of Leon R. Walker Jr., who admitted that he was a stalker in 1991. Now, this is important. I want you to hear the mentality of what a stalker may have and why they may do it. Check this out.
When the tables turn in your favor and a narcissistic person is starting to lose, going to hurt, going to become very, very toxic, okay? It's going to happen. Whenever you hurt a good person, a good natured person, somebody that's treating you right, somebody that's in your corner, somebody that's not cheating on you, somebody that's helping you take care of your bills, your kids, possibly paying your child support, getting you out of jail, paying your parking tickets. This is for men that do this for women too, okay? Whenever you have somebody pouring into you like that and you misuse them, you abuse them, you hurt them, you neglect them, you cheat on them, when those tables turn, your strength is gone, stripped, gone. 1991, Leon Robert Walker Jr., 25, 26 years old, 24, somewhere in there. Looked at my girlfriend at the time, was like, I don't love you. I don't even like you anymore. I did that. I did it because we were deploying and I wanted to go overseas and cheat and sleep with exotic Asian women. So if I break up with her now, overseas, when I'm having sex with these women, it's not cheating. 100% true, yes. My narcissism was at an all-time high again. Months later, we come back from deployment. She got another guy. Boom. Instantly lost my mind. When narcissistic people are doing what they're doing, it's good, it's fun. We're in control, we're in charge. We hurt people, don't care. But when it happens to us, when those tables turn, we're not equipped to deal with the pain, the hurt. We're not equipped to deal with what's coming our way.
So you see, this person believes that, and shout out to the brother, he was narcissistic and, he wanted things his way, but when things didn't go his way, he became a stalker. But this works with women too. And a lot of guys know this. You ever break up with a girl, not deal with a girl, and she just call you and hang up, things like that. Always on your social media, trying to find out what girl you're dealing with and stuff like that, checking you out from different locations. And I guess that's fine because that's a level of stalking that maybe people can expect. But this is the level of stalking that is, I would say there's a problem with this. And the problem is once it gets physical. Now, in this story, you guys are going to hear about a shady situation. This particular sister by the name of Derica Wiggins, her ex-boyfriend and her broke up. All right. The guy moves on with his life. Now, this is quite common in Black America, although a lot of Black men don't get credit for it. A lot of Black men, people act like when men lose their women, they start going crazy and stuff. They don't understand what's going on. Like, no, most guys, it hurts for a minute, but they can rebound. You know what I mean? They can rebound and get somebody else. I don't know why they don't want it to be like that, but they can, right? They can definitely do that. Now, in the case of Derica Wiggins, she got dumped or whatever happened. She couldn't take the fact that he moved on. All right. The guy moves on. He has a new girlfriend and their baby. Now, I don't know if, he was sleeping with the both of them or if he was cheating on the other girl with Derica. I'm not sure, but he moved on. All right. What did she do? So she basically had a lighter outside their bedroom. And basically, they found that the comforter was on fire. The boyfriend got up, extinguished the fire, but surveillance video caught Wiggins entering it and exiting the house. Now she's being charged with aggravated assault, arson, reckless burning, and setting fire to personal property. No injuries were reported, but fire caused smoke damage to the bedroom. All right. Now, what you should have charged her ass with was stalk also. Right. And I want to tell guys this. You can't be underestimating females these days, bro. I'm just going to be real with you. A lot of women, and I'm not saying all women, or let me not even say a lot of women, but you have women out there who in their mind can believe, you know what, I'm a woman, so the judicial system is going to have, less hatred for me than what they would a guy. So if I do this, it's not going to affect me none. It's only going to affect him. And that's what you gotta look out for, right? I'm not saying all women think like this, but I've met some ladies, and this does happen. I believe that if women knew that they were gonna get charged the same as men, some of the things that they do, they wouldn't do that. But it happens. So in her mind, look, I'm gonna go burn this dude down, house down. And if I get caught, well, what are they gonna say? They can't say that I did it. I'll get a slap on the wrist. Now she probably not gonna get a slap on the wrist. She probably gonna go to jail, albeit not as long as a man would, but she's probably gonna go to jail. But the reality is that it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. And guys need to understand that. It doesn't matter what they think. All right? Because when you're dealing with somebody that's wild, that's crazy, and they start showing you them signs, bro, look, stop thinking you can change these chicks. All right? Some chicks, might not be up to your liking, and you might not be up to their liking, but at least they give you something to work with. But trauma, like seriously childhood trauma, ladies who are violent, women who can't, handle confrontation or discussion, or, they must always get into anger issues. It's like, look, get rid of them right away. You know what I mean? If it gets to the point where you're dealing with a young lady and every time y'all talking, it becomes some level of, almost like about to come into fisticuffs. And I know how some of y'all like, to be arguing, and then, you basically wake up and do the, the sex thing and all of that. And that's fun for a while. It's fun until it ain't fun, because when they get ready to, light your ass up on fire, then it ain't fun no more. Okay. I don't know why people, and I used to think this too, in order for me to have a relationship, I needed to, have some struggle love going on in my life. I need to have a woman that I can go back and forth with, and all this sort of crap. And man, no, you don't. You don't need none of that stuff. All right, that is stupid. When I moved to Poland, I got to see something I want for the rest of my life. Okay, boring, nice relationships. Without nobody getting cussed out and nobody getting beat up and nobody getting shot down and all this other foolishness. You know what I mean? I don't want to go through all that. Of course, you're going to have disagreements, but some of that stuff going on in Black America, we're arguing and fighting and that kind of foolish. Nobody got time for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of Black men just don't realize that you don't need to go through that. Even though you've seen maybe somebody in your family go through that shit is not normal at all. It's not normal. And if you want to go ahead on and deal with that foolishness, be my guest, all right? Because your boy gonna be over here in living my life without getting dusted off. Without getting dusted off, I need to keep living. So if you want to mess with Pookiesha and get dusted up, God bless you. May God keep you, because I'm not dealing with it. You know what I mean? And so you shouldn't have to go through all that stuff just be dealing with somebody crazy, because when you deal with somebody crazy, you don't know what they're gonna do. Somebody with no discernment. Some of y'all will be sleeping with people just because they got their boxes good. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people who ain't got it all up there, they have good box because they crazy. The booty clapping sounds is gonna be good because they'll do anything. You get hooked on that good stuff, and you're gonna be like somebody. I know somebody 30 years, they've been hooked on that stuff for 30 years, that good box, and the lady crazy as hell. So can it be you? Can it happen? Yes, it can. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you just heard the bell. We're out.